everyone, what's up? Welcome to Micro Adventures. I'm Ellie, this is Josiah. We are outdoors in sunny, beautiful Mexico with the ocean behind us and lightly smacking mosquitoes off our bodies, I think is what I just heard. It's cool. We are going to do a core-focused full body class today. We will need some hand weights up near your front platform, and we will be on one white spring to start. If you don't have the white spring, you can start with these first couple moves on one black, or you could take the spring off to make it a little more manageable. Up to you. We are gonna start in a giant kneeling crunch. So one white spring, knees on your back platform. You'll pull the carriage to you, forearms to the carriage, and you'll start off in a kneeling forearm plank. So just take a moment to set your body up, right? First thing we want to do is slide the shoulders away from the ears, check in that your neck is nice and neutral, squeeze your glutes here to help protect your lower back, and then from here, slide the carriage away from you like 1 inch, and then exhale, start to round up through the spine. You're gonna find a kneeling crunch. Good, so every time you come down into that kneeling forearm plank, I want you to slide the carriage out like 1 inch or 2 before you start to round and crunch up through the spine. That is gonna give you just a little extra intensity. Right, and think as you do this kneeling crunch, great tempo, Josiah, you want to keep your elbows beneath the shoulders as your starting point, or the elbows slightly in front of the shoulders. So when you start your crunch with your elbows further in front of the shoulders, your abs are going to work harder, is going to make it more intense. So take what you need. Good, couple deep breaths here, right? Priming the core. You should feel your abs activate right away. We're gonna hit one more move here on the back of the machine to get things going, and it is going to be a good one, okay? So when you take a deep breath, get your game face on, get pumped. We are going giant bear crawl in 3, walk it up to the hands, walk it up to the toes in 2 and 1. So hands to the carriage, toes to your back platform. From here, hips level with the shoulders, scoop through low belly, give me giant bear. Once the knees are under the hips, step both feet to the floor, step both feet back up to the platform, and then lengthen back out. This is your giant bear crawl. First time we've ever done this in class. We've done a lot of bear crawls at the front. I don't know why we've never done it at the back, probably because it's insanely hard, but
that's probably why.
Y'all can do this. If you step out of it, no big deal. I want you to just get right back into it. If you gotta take a break, no big deal. Just get up into it. This is a super freaking hard move. And look at you, you're doing it. Josiah said he just got 2 more abs in his 6-pack. There we go. 15 seconds, we're headed up front. Hands to the high handlebars, toes to the carriage. It is catfish. 10 seconds, stay in this bear crawl. Last 4, last 3, 2, 1, take it to the front. Hands to your high handlebars, toes tucked to the carriage. Let's get into our catfish here. So I want you to focus in deep and low in your core, right? You're gonna slide the toes out away from you, and then you're gonna scoop through low belly, slide the knees forward. So on catfish, I like to point my thumb straight forward on top of those high handlebars, knuckles wrapped to the floor, and you want your chest locked over that front platform. So chest really forward, there you go. Think about length through the spine, heels are lifted, knees are as bent as you need them to be. So depending on how tall you are, your knees might be super bent in this move, so you've got this beautiful tabletop back. Beautiful. All right, we've got 15 seconds, and you're gonna get a little break to set. Y'all are not getting a break. We're gonna get into a side saddle position, and we're gonna do a little bit of rounded back work. So normally we do a lot of hinging at the hips, but we're actually gonna round through our spine for some crunches that we're gonna do. In 5, meet me in a side saddle position. In 4, 3, 2, have a seat on top of your carriage, side saddle position. Hands behind your thighs. I want you to go ahead and lengthen up through the spine. Big breath in. Exhale, you're gonna round. So round back, right? And then really anchor through the core. Float the hands behind the head. From here, you are gonna take it back 1 inch, forward 1 inch, 2 times. Then you're gonna hold. It's gonna be 4 crossbody crunches. You're gonna crunch and draw that knee in towards you. Opposite shoulder to knee, 4 times. And then you give me those pulses again. So back 1 inch, forward 1 inch. Really focus on crunching through the core. And then 4 crossbody crunches. Keep it going. So it's 2 pulses, 4 crossbody crunches. Make sure you're rounding through the spine on this one. So what I mean by that is rather than hinging back at the hips with a straight flat back, we're actually scooped out in more of like a C shape for our spine, really hollowing through the belly. Good, nice job here. So 2 pulses, 4 crossbody crunches. That is our variation. Where we are headed next, let's talk about it. It's going to be a floor lunge right with a wood chopper. So we're gonna pick up 1 medium to heavy hand weight. Right foot will be planted next to your front platform. Left toes will be on the carriage. You've got 15 seconds, keep going here. Right, really strong through the core. In 4, we're gonna hold the pulses. In 3, 2, take it back, and we're just gonna take it forward and back an inch. Think about closing the space between your hip bones and your bottom ribs. Scoop out through the belly. Final 5, final 4, final 3, 2, 1, stand it up. Right foot beside the front platform, we're going floor lunge with a wood chopper. So left toes tucked to the carriage. We're gonna take that weight into both hands. We're gonna lower down into our floor lunge. We're gonna reach the weight outside the right thigh. Drive through right heel. You're gonna reach the weight up and over across the left shoulder. So take it down and back. Good. Slow and controlled. And if you're getting a little off balance, right, good. This is a full body class, but the focus is the core. So adding this wood chopping motion, it's gonna force our core to work more. But we should know that in all of these leg exercises where we're standing, the core is working the whole time, right, to help us balance here. Check in that the right knee is staying over the right ankle. Good, nice drive through the right heel as you lift up. And ground down through the big toe mound of the right foot and the pinky toe mound as well as the heel. So that whole foot's really pushing down into the surface below you. Nice job here, Josiah. It is beautiful, and technically this is our only real lunge. We have a few variations here. In 4, take it down and hold. In 3, 2, take it down and hold. Slide your left knee in underneath your left hip. Take the weight outside your right thigh just as it was. Now from here, we're gonna go split squats with that wood chop. So you're gonna drive through the right heel, you're gonna reach the weight up. And then you're gonna bend through the left knee, sink it on down. So reach up and across the body, right? And then sink it on down. Try to keep your hips and your shoulders pretty squared forward. Focus on a nice strong exhale through your core as you do this. Try to keep the carriage as steady as you can. It's gonna wanna slide away from you, right? Think about bending through that left knee. So we're dropping down, there it is, and driving through the right heel, lifting up. And this should be challenging, it should be shaky. In 4, take it down and hold. In 3, 2, take it down, hold. Slide the left leg out nice and long behind you. Let's go back to our floor lunge. Drive through the right heel, go back to the wood chopper. So we're gonna stick with this wood chop motion. If the weight you have gets too heavy, set it down, but keep the motion going with the arms. Right? If you have a lighter weight available to you, use it. And if you don't feel like this is enough, pick up a second dumbbell. You could do this with 2 weights. We've got just 30 seconds to go. I'm very excited about this next move. We've got some mega kicks. So your right foot's gonna be on the back platform. Your left toes are gonna be on the carriage. It's basically express lunge, but we're just gonna come down and we're gonna go all carriage kicks. You've got 15 seconds. Ditch your hand weight, head it to the back. You've got 5. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. So right foot to the back platform, left toes tuck onto the carriage. I'm gonna use my high handlebars as a guide to help me sit nice and low. Right knee over right ankle. Left leg is gonna slide out. Left knee is gonna come in. I'm sitting my right glute really down and back, down and back, down and back. Left quad is gonna work to help slide the carriage in and lengthen back out. Core is engaged, and you don't wanna round or collapse through the spine here. So these are our mega kicks. Here's the deal. You've got 30 seconds to go here. We have a super short set of reverse kneeling inner thighs. Good, not a ton of leg work. If you're looking for a little bit more for your core, right, you're gonna float the hands up, you're gonna let your abs do the work to hold you here. Good. If your weights are nearby, You're welcome to pick them up for reverse kneeling inner thighs. If they're not, you're welcome to leave them where they are. In 5, right knee to the back platform, left knee to the carriage, reverse kneeling inner thighs in 3, 2, and 1. So come down to kneeling, right knee on the back platform, left knee on the carriage. Nice, smooth transition, Josiah. I'm so proud of you. Body weight's even. Okay, if you've got the weights, we're gonna go lateral raise. If you've got the arms, we're gonna float the arms on the way out. Squeeze the inner thighs, zip up, grow taller through the spine as you squeeze everything in, and then slowly resist out. So this exercise, you should be working both legs evenly. I want your body weight even between both of your legs. Check in, we'll have a tendency to favor the right leg. So can you bring a little more body weight into that left leg, even things out. Strong core, right? Focus on your posture. And reverse kneeling inner thighs, right, really is gonna seamlessly lead us into some more core specific work. Right? Your inner thighs do tie into your deep and low core muscles. So focus on corseting through the waistline. Focus on squeezing your thighs, feeling all of those things working together. We're going giant reverse twisted wheelbarrow for our right oblique. In 10 seconds, hands to the back platform, right knee beside the left on your carriage. It's a twisted wheelbarrow for your right oblique in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So hands to the back platform, both knees to the carriage. Keep your right oblique slightly facing the floor. We get right into our twisted wheelbarrow. Good. Set the shoulders down, loosen up through the neck, right? And you have just enough swivel of your hips slightly open to the left that you feel your right oblique working the entire time you're here. Squeeze your inner thighs together, right? We just worked those inner thighs. And notice how that squeeze the inner thighs can help get a little bit more activation through the core. Good. We'll go just 25 seconds here. Okay, feel where you're getting the most sensation in your right oblique as you do this move. I want you to stay closer to that sensation. In 4, we're gonna take it out halfway and hold. 3, 2, find that halfway point, hold. Little pulse, forward an inch, back out an inch. 10 seconds, we drop down to the forearms. We're going twisted kneeling crunch, still on the right oblique. In 3, 2, 1, knee stay, lower down to the forearms. Now from here, slide the shoulders back slightly behind the elbows and then start to crunch up through the waistline. Side body crunch, right? Imagine I have come into your living room and I am karate chopping the right side of your body. You're lifting the right side waist up, 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 and then lengthening out. And as you lengthen out, don't let the hips sink, okay? Stay steady in the core. We want the tension in the right oblique the whole time here. All right, 30 seconds. We will take a gentle carriage ride to the front. Make sure you don't crunch your toes on the front of the machine. We've got our floor lunge, left side with the wood chopper. So think about where your weights are. You need 1 weight, 2 weights, however many weights you did on the other side. We're gonna go left side floor lunge with a wood chop with our arms. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, careful ride to the front or just walk it forward. Left foot beside the front platform, right toes tucked to the carriage, right? As you slide your right leg back, you're gonna reach that weight outside of your left thigh. And then as you lift, you're gonna go ahead and reach that weight up and across the body. Strong through your core, right? So the straighter your arms are, the harder your core is gonna work. You're also gonna feel your shoulders working here as well. But the further our arms get away from our body, right, the harder our core has to work because everything comes from this trunk, right, the center of your body. And your core is not just your abs, right? It's the space from the shoulder, shoulder, hip, hip, everything in between. This is your core, right? A little bit of rotation, so we're still feeling our obliques working, especially that right side. In 4, let's bring it down and hold. In 3, 2, bring it down, hold. Slide your right knee in underneath your right hip. Let's go into a split squat with the wood chop. So stabilize the carriage, drive through left heel, slowly lift up. You're gonna reach that weight up and away. Good, how slow can you go? Nice, try to keep your carriage as steady as you can, right? We're just dipping down through the right knee's going straight down towards the floor. Check in with your left knee, okay? You want your weight in your left heel, not in the ball mound of the foot. and your left knee should be over your ankle. Make sure it's not drifting towards your toes. And your carriage is gonna try to slide around on you a bit, so best you can, keep things steady, right? And if you have really hard time keeping anything steady, just go with one black spring. That'll help you out. We're gonna go 15 seconds in this variation. 12 to go. Maybe you have time for just one more really slow, really good one. We'll meet at the bottom of our lunge in 4, 3, 2, bring it down, hold. Lengthen out through the right leg. Let's go back to the floor lunge with the wood chop. So drive through left heel, slowly lift it up, reach up and across your body. And as you slide the carriage back, right, sinking down through the left glute and hip, reaching that weight outside the left thigh. Great job. We've got 40 seconds here. We are gonna do our mega kicks at the back. I feel like we should call them micro kicks because we're on the Microformer, not the Megaformer. But I know them as mega kicks, and I felt like they're mega hard, so we're just gonna stick with the mega kick. You've got 25 seconds. So think about how you can get from point A to point B as quickly as possible. I want you to visualize this transition where you set your weight down, you hustle to the back. It'll be left foot on the back platform first, and then your toes will grab the carriage. I think that's the easiest way to get into it. Maybe you'll take the carriage with you. In 5, we're going mega kicks. In 4, 3, 2, ditch your weight. Take your left foot to the back platform, right toes tuck wherever they're comfortable on the carriage. Drop it down nice and low, so maybe reach for those high handlebars, stay low, and we'll go mega kicks. Whew, nice work here, Josiah. So, really important that the left knee stays over the heel, and think about your left glute reaching down and back to the floor behind you. Good, and if you come down to those high handlebars, awesome. Just make sure you keep the length in your spine. Nice adjustment here. Slow down the leg. You're gonna feel your right quad burning, that's great. We've got 25 seconds left in your mega kicks. We have a short set of reverse kneeling inner thighs. It will be left knee on the back platform this time, right knee on the carriage. If you wanna pick up weights, awesome. If you don't, awesome. You do you. Let's go 10 seconds. Sit your left glute down and back a little further. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse kneeling inner thighs. So left knee down, right knee down. Even out your body weight, tall through the spine, slowly take it out. Maybe we're gonna float the arms all the way up overhead, right? We get that nice long lever. The straighter and longer we stretch the arms and our limbs out away from the body, the more your core has to work, right? Imagine someone hugging you around the waistline, right? So really squeezing in everything through the core. You can always make this core sandwich, one hand to the front of the core, one hand to the low back. Right? Posture is important. Lengthen up through the crown of the head, slow yourself down, breathe. There we go. Halfway through this set. This is one of my favorite transitions coming up. We go right from the reverse kneeling inner thighs into a little twisted oblique work. Such a smooth transition if you make it. Let's go 15 seconds here. I don't have any pulses, I don't have any holds. Where we're headed is our giant reverse twisted wheelbarrow for our left oblique. So hands will come to the back platform, left knee will meet right on the carriage, and we'll get into that twisted wheelbarrow in 3, 2, and 1. So left knee beside right, hands to the back platform, hands, and swivel your hips slightly to the right so we're working our left oblique. There it is. We'll slide out away from that platform. Use your lats, use your abs, pull your body forward. Can you actively squeeze your inner thighs together? Set your shoulders away from your ears, right? Push down through the heels of your hands to lift the upper back a tiny bit. And then actively engage the left side waist. So you're actively pulling your left oblique away from the floor the whole time. Listen up. Be here right now. You chose to do this class, you chose to do this workout, and here's the deal. After this exercise, you have just 2 moves to go, just 2. So breathe into your body. If you need to make the range of motion a little smaller, do it. Okay, if you take a pause, get back into it. All I ask is that you give me your best today, right? Your best right now in this move. Take it out halfway and hold in 3, 2, halfway hold, little pulses. 10 seconds. We come down to the forearms. We're gonna hit that twisted kneeling crunch. Left oblique still working in 3, 2, 1. Forearms down. Slide your shoulders slightly behind the elbows and then start that big side body crunch. Left oblique working super hard. Remember, your neck is an extension of your spine. So as you hit the side body crunch, right, take the chin slightly towards the chest. Focus in the entire left oblique, doing all of the work here. Squeeze the inner thighs a little more tightly together. Awesome, awesome job. We're gonna go 20 seconds here. We have our finisher on deck. Oh, it's gonna be a good one, friends. Let's go 15 seconds. You will meet me in a giant reverse plank in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. So hands to the back platform, toes tucked to your carriage, giant reverse plank. Stabilize your hips here. From here, I want you to tap your left foot to the floor and then bring your left knee across towards the right elbow and then step it back to the carriage. Right foot taps to the floor, right knee, left elbow, tap it back to the carriage. So it is one tap right into a crossbody mountain climber, and then we go to the other side. So left foot taps the floor, left knee, right elbow, lengthen out, right side. Awesome, that is exactly it. Here's the deal, you have 30 seconds left here. Strong through the core. If you need to come down to the knees and hold a kneeling plank, hold a kneeling plank. And as soon as you can, I want you to get back up on the toes and go for this move. It's a little tap, crossbody climber, switch sides. 15 seconds left in your workout, 15 seconds left in this class. I'm so proud of you. Finish this out strong. This is your final 10, your best 10. Here's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, child's pose. Or just flop out on your belly, lay it down. Let it go, take a deep breath in. Full body breath out. Y'all are so amazing. I am so freaking proud of you. I love you guys so much. I hope you know that. Let's come up to seated. Okay, 2 deep breaths. Inhale, circle sweep, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, deep breath in all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Great job. Awesome work. If you want to leave any lovely comments below, go ahead and do so. Make sure to stretch things out, and we will see you guys in class again real soon.